Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to FTL Multiverse. If you read these, raise your hand. I don't stream with the camera on, so that doesn't make any sense. We have a few new ships that we've unlocked recently, and a few ships that I would love to play as again, like the Multiverse flagship, which is insanely good. But I don't quite remember exactly what we've unlocked recently, so I'm probably just gonna hit the random button, pick the first ship that doesn't have a victory, and then just roll with it. We got a lot of ships that we need to play as still. So sure, we do have the Ghostbuster ship and a couple of Alania ships to play as, lots of B and C types as well. So, sure, random. The Love Dart. Okay, it is the Slug Pleasure Cruiser, I think. 9 crew members, no weapon system, a large slug ship designed for slug pleasure cruises. The floor is stickier than usual and you feel dirtier being near the thing. I have no idea what to do with this ship. Looks very interesting. Looks like it's got tentacles coming out of the back. I guess there are slugs. We start with hard light bypass so we can get through super shields. It has allied crew take 50% less damage from all sources in an empty room and benefit from stun resistance. Okay. So we want to engage in combat with enemies in empty rooms. I guess if we're aboard an enemy ship, that makes sense, right? Because it says empty rooms, not necessarily empty rooms aboard your own ship, but it's probably aboard your own ship, who knows? And then pleasure pods. You can replicate crew members, basically. Let's call it replication. And then we also have Butler Drone. Blasts loud music, stunning hostiles for 8 seconds. It says hostile, so hopefully it does, work in our case to be a unit we can just like beam aboard the enemy ship. Level 1 teleporter, 2nd level med bay, shields. Oh, we have a weapon system, it's just level 1. I mean, whenever I see a ship that has boarding and 4 weapon slots, I'm like, okay, Cura quests. So sure, let's try it here. Disposable said they wanted to be a character, and also, Serenhet says hello. You know what? There you go, you get a crew member name as well. Disposable and Serenhet. I might have to rename them, because we're gonna really quickly do a continue, configure extreme, continue, proceed, exit, continue, strange beacon, continue, task, salvage, continue, and then restart our run. Continue, configure challenge level, extreme, continue, proceed, exit, continue, beacon, continue, task, salvage, send, continue. Why do you do that? Because I believe if you do that, it fixes a bug in the game, which gives you a chance of actually finding those like rhyme cruiser quests. I think if you reset your run, you actually have a chance of finding them, as opposed to a 0% chance without it. So this is something I've read, and I don't even remember where I read it, so it could be completely wrong. Oh, I had to think about it for a second. I was like, why do I have 8 scrap? Yeah, dummy. Anti-personnel. Let's swap that to boarding mode. And then let's go. I mean, this seems like a very difficult ship early. We have no weapons and we are almost certainly going to be boarding crew to try to kill them. But we have a drone that can do it so we can pilot the ship. Destroy and loot the ship. We get pirates. You love to see it. They only have 1 beam and a mind control system that is unpowered? I'm Slug! I had to think about that for a minute. They can't mind control me. Okay, honestly, this is better for me. I just realized, yeah, we want to absolutely take advantage of the fact that we're slugs and we can't be mind controlled. Now, I don't think the augment works like this, where it works aboard the enemy ship, but just in case, we might as well board them in this room, but it's definitely not working because like we're freaking almost dying here. Let's just do a quick little swap here. That sounds terrible, but it worked. Please go to the med bay, get that powered up. We could have sent over a drone, but you know, I could see, because I have slugs, I can see aboard the enemy ship, and I can see that we definitely didn't need it. I am going to install the hard light bypass. That way, well, first of all, if we're boarding, we're gonna need it. But now I actually have the ability to take another augment if we find another augment. Would I like to go to the store? I guess, yeah. You know, I don't know what I would be looking for, but it's in distress, so it is just like a free beacon. Well, it's not free, but we're gonna get some combat out of this. Also recognizing right now we do not have sensors. We're gonna need sensors on this run. Rescue the store, they only have one. Well, they have 2 drones. Okay, I mean, send over the butler drone. We're probably gonna board with, I was gonna say with 2 crew members. We don't have to, we can just board with 1 slug. But like, I'd really like to kill the crew as quickly as possible, so I think I'm gonna board with 2 slugs, which is super dangerous because our crew is gonna actually take a lot of damage, or our ship is gonna take a lot of damage from this probably. But as long as they only shoot in an empty room, it'll be totally fine. So, we need to lure their crew in here. The butler drone is offline. That's fine. And the crew is dead. Okay, that did not go badly at all. Okay, there's a Vulcan. We can't afford it. I wish we could, we can't. I mean, it's like the perfect early game weapon, isn't it? Hey, would you like to be able to destroy all ships just with holding a 1-3 power weapon? Yeah, okay, well, you can't afford it? Oh, my bad. You know, literally we could buy it. It would cost all of our scrap and the drone and the pleasure pod, but we could buy the Vulcan. I don't think we should. Yes, it's good. But I really like having the butler drone be a boarder. But we only have 5 drone parts. We're supposed to be relying on our crew early game, and we can't use the Vulcan until we power it up, and it's super slow. So I think we're gonna pass up on the Vulcan. We'll rely on getting different weapons later. I think, if anything, I might just want the human. If we send over a medic, and we have a large teleporter, we can stay aboard the enemy ship, and then we don't need the butler drone. Because why do we need the butler drone right now? We need the butler drone in order to board ships that have like 3 crew members. With the medic, that's no longer an issue. So yeah, I actually think I really like that. So we're gonna go back to the store and we're gonna buy Jeff bars. Heals nearby crew for like 50 HP. That's really good. So I'm gonna sell the, I'm gonna keep pleasure pods. We're gonna sell the butler drone, and I'm gonna buy Jeff. That seems quite useful. Then I'm just gonna buy a little bit of fuel, because we always need fuel. All right, welcome, Jeff. Jeff, you are going to also, ooh, hold on. We can do a free lab. No longer lose skills when being cloned, slugs. Lose the ability to sense crew, but gain a 25% boost to combat, sabotage, and repair speed. That's very useful once we actually get the sensor upgrade that allows us to not require slugs to see aboard enemy ships. And then Mr. I keep hitting the wrong button. Mr. Jeff, you're gonna be a bubonic lettuce. Welcome aboard. Okay, so you can be in shields and We're ready to go. This is a strange ship, but we'll make it work eventually. A blip on the communicator shows an incoming transmission from a Zoltan ship out of your field of view. When you pick up, you're greeted by an unwelcome sounds of a raving madman, screeching about cowering beneath the prophet eye. He demands a prayer. Evaluate his condition, or refuse. So if we refuse, we just get into combat, which is better than evaluating his condition, unless evaluating his condition leads to a blue event option that gives us the crew member. So let's see, because we have I've never done this before, let's see what it is. We get the crew member. He has some kind of mind erosion not uncommon for elderly Zoltan. They manage to talk some sense into him and convince him to stand down, patch him up, and he joins the crew. So we have a Zoltan. That's fantastic. So we can have a 4-member boarding party. Fantastic. It's only a possibility of getting a battle. I wonder what the other options are if you refuse. Let's try to rescue survivors. We get another Zoltan. This is too good. I guess. Oh my! I have to give people names. This is so many crew. Now we need to have the Zoltans make babies. Hold on. Alcatraz is supposed to be the spider. Brendan, or is XZ2 supposed to be the spider? I think Alcatraz is a spider. Brendan Toad is a rock man. We can give I don't know how to pronounce that. You can be a Zoltan, and Dia can be a Zoltan as well. There you go. Welcome aboard. Now, here's a real question. Where the hell do I put my crew members? I guess you two are gonna run the ship while the slugs and the human board. You don't really want to have a Zoltan in the piloting system, but like, why not? No, nothing else to do with them. Let's jump around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bard says, I've consistently been NG, not sure if it's on purpose though. See the slaves or take these guys down? Take them down. You're gonna board me. It's actually perfect. We'll let you board me and then I will board you. Or we could just board you immediately because you just have like... They do have what looks like a medic, but their ability isn't powered up, mine is. We should do this. Bum, 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 bum. At least their weapon can't do any damage, which means maybe we should board with even more crew members, but that's not necessary. If they heal, I'll be very disappointed. He can still heal when he's dying. Okay, we're fine. Don't let Dia run the ship or it'll blow up. Oh my God, we got another Zoltan. What is happening? Okay. I feel like at this point I should get a clone bay and then just have suicidal Zoltans. I picked up 4 crew. All right, you know what, Bard? There you go, Bard of Bob the Zoltan man. Welcome aboard. This is getting just silly at this point. I have 6 crew members. It's a Zoltan invasion, oh my God. They are trying to take over the universe. Is this the Pleasure Protector? This is apparently the Zoltan Pleasure ship. Hi, how you doing? We will sell you some missiles. And you will let me buy 3 power, shield piercing 1, shots per charge 4. Dude, charge lasers are really good weapons. We should buy something. I can't sell anything. So I guess we're not gonna buy any weapon. Yeah, we haven't even used the pleasure pods. I don't even know if I can control what I get, but I would love to get more Zoltans. I don't think we can really afford anything. I want to keep the pleasure pod and see how I can use it, so, you know, whatever, that was scrap. Hey, a Zoltan store. Let's jump. Try to reason with them. If you try to reason with them, you're not the bad guy. Just don't attack the Zoltan. I will have to try to protect them in combat, but I don't have to protect them for long because, well, we do have 4 crew members. Oh, they have a med bay. How the hell am I gonna kill their med bay? Find Martyr Vest and Kamikaze. It is possible, but we have not had a, This is interesting. We have not had a, event for we have not had a Cura event show up yet, is what I meant to say, but I'm not saying it correctly. This is gonna be interesting. We killed one of their crew members. Now they have no engines. Let's go into the, try to get into the oxygen room, I guess. I think how you do this. No, okay, there is an out. The out is you go into the shield room and then you take out the med bay. Let me see if I can. Okay, you're just shooting me at this point. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm gonna send over the no, we should not send over the Zoltans yet. Give it a second. This'll work. You just gotta let it have a second. Okay, now they have no med bay. Annoying fight when we can't actually, you know, use weapons, because we have literally no weapons, but we got it done. We are gonna have to find weapons eventually. We can't just roll a ship with nothing. But at the end of the sector, when you fight the rebel ship, you do have the ability to pick up a free weapon there. So worst case scenario, we'll get 1 gun. We're gonna have to fight a powerful ship for it, which is gonna, oh well. I guess we should maybe beeline the exit so we can do an extra jump. I didn't actually mean to click there though. I meant to actually go to the store first because I wanted to maybe buy something with our scrap. But, you know, buying a shield upgrade is probably the best thing we can do before we do that last rebel fight at the end. We do need to have some protection from, you know, the weapons that they are going to have, I suppose. Oh, and we do have the, oh, this is the worst time for Cura. 1, 2, we can do exit, Cura, back. Because I should have gone to the store and then we could have done this. But we can go exit, get some scrap, hit up Cura, and then go back. If we can get 30 scrap from that event, which we'll probably be able to get. Alternatively, we could go jump, store, backtrack, pleasure pod, then exit, then Cura. Do we have anything to sell? No, I still don't have anything to sell. God damn it, and that's 70 scrap. We'd have to get 28 scrap at 1 event. Do I really want to go to that last beacon with no shields? Not really. You know what, we can go exit, then backtrack to the empty beacon and see what we can find, and then we can go Cura. Let's upgrade the shields. We have so many Zoltans providing power, I think this is acceptable. And then let's do the exit beacon. If we get 26 scrap, we'll be fine. If not, we'll hit up a little bit of backtracking and see what we can pick up. Because this ship has 2 bars of shields and usually requires 2 shields of your own in order to block all of their damage. They're gonna board me, which is perfect. We'll fight them anywhere. In fact, what I might want to do is a little bit of classic pre-venting protocol. They're only sending one crew member over, but their ship is like very easy to take out. Yeah, fight me in the medbay. Okay, and then with them fighting me in the medbay, we will just wait. We can, oh, no, keep the shields up. That was a little dumb of me. Now they only have 2 crew members. Their crew members are tough, but we can heal, so let's go. As long as they attack the slugs first. So we're guaranteed to get a weapon out of this pretty much. And then once we get a gun, we can talk about Kira. Or pleasure pods, one or the other. Get a heavy stunner and 16 scrap, do something aboard the ship. We can't run salvage. We can't really repair the hull. We can, however, experience the miracle of life requires 2 crew of the same type. Breed, I like the phrasing there. 2 Zoltans or 2 slugs. I suppose give me some Zoltans. They journey into the pods together. When they exit, another Zoltan is with them. Don't question how it grew up so fast. Artyom, he's blue. I need a biologist to tell me how that works at all. Aranistan, welcome aboard. You are now a baby Zoltan who's actually an adult. So like, power is not a problem on this run so far. But also, that's not enough scrap to do Cura. Although I'm wondering if I can Cura, backtrack, and come back, but I don't think that's how it works. I think Cura kind of pisses off. So, I'm like, man, I really want to get Cura. I just don't think I can. I don't think I'm gonna have the time because I need 10 more scrap, which I don't have. I find it hilarious too that our weapon is a stunner, which doesn't do any damage. Like, if we fight rebels, there's a chance the rebels can give us scrap, but we'd have to fight a lot of them, so... Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure, because I think if you tell her no initially, she doesn't come back. And as much as I would love to try to get the power core for the ship, I think we're just gonna have to accept that that's not gonna happen. And as a result, why don't we just go to the next sector, because we're not gonna do, oh, you know what? No, we should get more crew members. So this is gonna take a couple of fuel, but why not? And then use an augment, create another Zoltan. We got Hector. And then, if we're leaving the sector anyways, you know. Oh my God, Ferris. We have 6 Zoltans. So many babies aboard this ship. I'm running out of names. All right, Das Bolts, there you go. You're now a Zoltan. And then Ferris, oh my God, I'm actually running out of names. You know what? Quark can have a name. She's not here yet, but I think she likes the color blue. I hope she does. That's what she's getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's the ship. Again, power is not an issue. Let's jump. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Unfortunate. Free Mantis or Gathering? Dude, Mantis. Segus Jr. says, remember, I'm not okay with being a Zoltan. What is your ideal crew then? Are you also one of the rock men for life? Asphyxiator augment. Suppose it's interesting if we actually do need the ability to you know, kill crew without being able to board them. How can we upgrade the Zoltans? Double power, but 40% health reduction. Could be very interesting in order to just completely overpower this ship with Zoltans. Shield themselves and other crew drones in the room, making them take half damage but cannot fight. Heal on their own with a delay, but no longer heal from a med bay. Monks can fight, but only at half damage. I was really hoping that I can make the Zoltans explode and do more damage, and then I would trade a clone bay and then just board with suicidal Zoltans, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Segus Jr. says specifically Saltman. Yeah, okay. Something tells me it's gonna be a while until I do the Saltman quest. You want you to go there. Which I've never done, because every time I do it, I don't have the cash, I think. This will ionize our shields a bit. Oh, more than a bit. But because we have so many Zoltans, I can just park them in the shield room and then we'll never take damage. So we have an out from the ionization. Okay, what a weird run and what a weird ship. We have 50 scrap. I'm going to get the onboard tech of scrap gathering arm. I don't really need anything else right now, so, you know, why not? And let's jump around. We got a lot of jumps to go to. I would trade a Zoltan for a Mantis. I absolutely would, because then we would have a very good boarding squad. I would trade a Slug. As soon as they see you, they think you've come to assist the Mantis and attack. Disable the enemy oxygen. Limit by 1, 2, and 3 bars with 4, 5, and 6 power. Incredibly expensive to utilize on ye old power. Oh, it's gotta be like this. Where's my Zoltan? There he is. Yeah, incredibly expensive on ye old power. But well, that sucks. Oh my god, heal. I was really hoping that I would be able to bring back the shields before the second frost laser hit, but instead it just smacked the crap out of my Zoltans in the shield room. Now I have to spend a lot of time getting everyone healed up. The real negative of this ship. Just everything about this ship, it just takes a long time. All right, everyone go back to your rooms, please. I do love crowding all of the Zoltans into the shield room, though. That's pretty good. I'm telling you, though, one of these days, we'll have the world's best shield system. I mean, here's the thing. When you get double power Zoltans, if you put 4 of them in a room, they provide 8 power. So you would have fully powered up shields that can never be ionized. Kind of amusing. Let's go for a teleporter upgrade. If we're gonna be doing boarding, we're gonna need teleport power. Let's take it. It's another Zoltan ship. Now let me be a little bit better and not get my crew killed. We need to heal when we start killing the Zoltans and they start exploding. So when we all are about half health, heal us up. Zoltans do a lot of damage when they explode. They're definitely a risky bunch. You know what I need? I need to get 2 Mantises and then I can get more Mantises. That's what I need. Okay. 51 scrap again? What do we want to buy? I think the answer is nothing. A teleport system upgrade would be nice. It's not actually a bad idea, I think, to go for the a clone bay. People tell me that I undervalue the clone bay, and having Zoltans, it is risky having them aboard the ship because they might die and then, you know, I lose them forever. But a 3rd level med bay with the nanobot dispersal helps to keep your crew alive when you get boarded. I worry about being boarded, having Zoltans die, and then not having power for anything aboard my ship, and then my crew not being able to come back to life fast enough to handle the invaders. At least with the med bay, I can have like a constant level of defense. Investigate the battlefield. Disappointed you prepare to jump. I think sensors would have helped us out there, but we don't have any sensors, do we? MV Drive. I will take your ship and make it my own. They do have a bomb. They also have... It's unfortunate, but they do have a piercing laser. That's okay. Hack my drone system. On the bright side, they do not have a medic, so we should hopefully be able to kill them. I mean, we definitely will be able to kill them. Oh, good, my shield room. Let's flee from the shield room and, you know, try to not let our Zoltans get crushed. We need to get them back in there to get stuff repaired, but that's fine. And they're dead. Okay. Tyke missile launcher. Uses one missile but takes no power. It does require another weapon to be powered up though. So now I'm like, how the hell are we gonna use... I guess what we have to do is we have to power up the heavy stunner. We can power up the heavy stunner in order to use a Tyke missile launcher. At least we have something that can do damage. So sure, I will power up the weapon system. I don't think we need power. So we'll get the heavy stunner powered up now. At least now we have a weapon. And it's a good weapon. It's a good weapon because it specifically uses no power. I like it. Wow, up or down is the same number of beacons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we'll go up. Do something on board the ship. Don't tell me I can make more crew members. We actually can't hold more crew members, so that's kind of a waste of time to try to use the pleasure pod. We might want to sell it, but... Improve your reactor. So this is 20 scrap. We don't need the power, but I'll take it. I mean, our ship, we have 7 power bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 Zoltans, providing an additional 7 power. Wow, there's just nothing in this sector, huh? Combat, come on, combat, please. Not auto ships. It's not an auto ship. I thought it was, temporarily. Rebel scum, you will rue the day you messed with my clan. I will remove your head. We could asphyxiate them, but because they're gonna board me, I'm just gonna let them board me and then I will board them. And then, like, good luck. This ship has a very good layout. Like, actually a very good layout for handling crew and whatnot. Let's see if we can take out their teleporter. If we take out their teleporter, we can just board them and then, or reboard our ship and then kill them. Oh, they're dead. All right. Easy stuff. Close all doors. Depower this. Power this up. 80 scrap. Are we looking for a level 4 teleporter? I mean, if we get a clone bay, well, we don't need the full health teleport either because we have a medic. We can just keep him around to do a little patching up of our crew. So I do think getting a better teleporter is in order. So there you go. Now we have a level 3 teleporter in Sector 2 and only garbage weapons that we just picked up for free. Mantis. I do worry about that laser weapon. They have 1 Mantis in the weapons room and 3 Mantis aboard their ship. They got a lot of Mantises, but I think we can board them. It's gonna be tricky, but I think we can get it done. What we probably want to do is Tyke missile their weapon system, because I don't know how many this shoots. I think it shoots 2, but it might shoot 3. But with a 10-second recharge and a heal available, I think we can do this. You can all go into the weapons room. We don't need this much power, but what we need is to kill this mantis. 3-on-1 should do it. Everything looking fine, everything looking good. We have power appropriately. Our Zoltans are not dying. You're dying, have a heal. I can't really stop the Zoltan from being under attack, but at least we're gonna be able to kill their crew. You know what? Fire a missile. That's exactly what I was worried about, and I'm glad I fired the missile. They're about to get a lot of shots off. And then we come back, and then we gotta heal everyone again. Ugh. Honestly, I should really just get that medbay upgrade. That way I don't have to micro so much about the post-combat healing here, but with Zoltans, you gotta be really careful about their HP. You know what, we should have some crew member in the weapons room now that we have a weapon online. There we go. Save stations. You can just be kind of hanging out, Das Bolt. Das Bolt. Jump. Store? Exit. I don't think we need to go to the store. Well, we could maybe sell the asphyxiator. It sells for 27. I think I'd rather just go to a beacon and then the exit. I mean, if we go to the NG store, what are we gonna buy? Nothing. So, yeah, well, actually fuel. You know what, let's go to the NG store, buy some fuel. Check what's for sale. Do something aboard the ship. Can't do a crew member thing. 21 scrap for 7. Yeah, we don't want to do that, and I don't want to make another crew member because I can't hold another crew member. Asclepius Ion Barrage Mark III. That's a great weapon, but again, not really anything that we can hold right now. I have to sneeze. Technically, we don't really need the pleasure pods anymore with all of the Zoltans that we have. So yeah, let's dump it. Now we have 86 scrap, and if we want, we can go for a better missile, but I'm leaning towards the Ion Barrage. This and a bunch of like 1 power lasers is actually really efficient. We've done ion builds in the past. They have worked. Usually you kind of need like a cloaking system to go along with it. I would have to get rid of the ion stunner. Well, no, I would just only be buying 2 fuel. I passed up a Vulcan earlier. Can I really afford to pass up on an Ion Barrage Mark III? I think the answer is no. So we're gonna take it. We're not going to get rid of the heavy stunner because we need it to power up the Tyke. But for now, we'll get this operational soon, hopefully, and this will be our next weapon. And once we get like a bunch of cheap lasers, we can use those to actually do hull damage. Explore, go looking for the rebels. Rebel fleet pursuit, I can't speak. Rebel fleet pursuit doubled for 1 jump, doesn't even matter, because we're leaving. I'm like, I don't know. You might as well fire the heavy stunner to try to get some training. Don't kill my Zoltan. Hey, and you're already up at full health too. So yeah, fleet pursuit double, who cares? Let's leave. Coalition or abandoned wastelands sail. I don't care for sail sector. The benefit is that if you get 1 additional sector 8, you can get 2 additional sector 8s, but we don't need the sail. So let's go to the Coalition territory and fight with our probably rockmen? I forget. Continue Coalition are as much of a threat to the rebellion as a Federation, which could mean you won't find many rebels here. I think they're Rockmen, right? Exit hyperspeed. No, they're the coalition of all three, right? Persuade them to let you go. We have an ion weapon, which we can counter, and then a chain heavy laser, and then whatever this is, and they have mantises, and a cloak, and a medbay. Because they have everything, I feel like we should just persuade them to let us go, and then we don't have to worry about ASB fights in the sector. It's Ambrosia, welcome. Anyone else remember the name of the rock groups? I guess the rock group is the Inquisition, and there's another name for them too. The Theocracy, is it Inquisition Theocracy, or is it Theocracy Slugs? I can't remember. Scrap recovery arm, get 24 free scrap. I don't want to go to a rock store though. Let's jump first. It's something. This beacon is a security checkpoint. Fight through. I mean, we knew that was gonna happen. Where are they gonna board me? Empty room? The real question is, what do we wanna do? You know what? They're gonna just go through this section of the ship. We're just gonna vent them. We're gonna suck them into space. You can man the door room additionally. You're going to vent oxygen, which is totally fine. I have an O2 powered up to level 2. They're trying to bust down this door like, hey, there's stuff over here. Oh, no oxygen. What do they have? They have a Rockman, a Slug, and a Medbay. Double shot laser and then an ion weapon. Again, we can counter the ions if we have to. I think we want to board them, and I think we want to take out the weapons. When they retreat and then go into the med bay, we'll fire a Tyke in there eventually. This was expected. You know what? We should probably depower the shields temporarily to let the ions hit. No, we have Zoltans though. We can completely counter the ions if we have to. Let's see where they hit. They hit nothing. Okay, perfect. They're gonna retreat momentarily. Oh, he died. Their teleporter's offline. They couldn't retreat. They're freaking dead, dude. That's so good. And now I'm gonna get all of my Zoltans in the shield room to counteract the ions. Now it doesn't matter if we dodge them because the lasers can't do any damage. Our Tyke is still online, which is good because we need to take out their med bay, which will happen with this shot. I mean, we know what we're doing. Our oxygen is healing a little bit. Go ahead, punch the freaking Zoltan if you want. Punch the human. Punch the human. And we're good. Okay, a little bit of micro, but that's fine. Glad we have the O2 powered up to level 2. We didn't buy that, did we? I guess the ship just starts with an oxygen system up at level 2. That's fair. You know, with all of our crew members, you know, we have to make sure we have the ability to keep them all alive, right? Coalition, rescue civilians. They got a lot of crew. Where are you gonna hack me? Oxygen again? Not a problem. They've got a flak too. Literally, it's a flak Mark II. Kind of annoying, but that's fine. Yeah, boredom. I don't like the fact that they have a mantis. We're gonna have to expend our heal soon to keep the Zoltan alive, but that's fine. There's no way we could fire the Tyke in there to stop their weapon system, so let's not worry about it. We'll just take out, they're gonna get one shot in, and that's it. I might want to retreat and heal up. We're gonna get shot here too. In the med bay, of course, but my crew lived. And you know what? Fire another missile. Missiles are cheap. How are you? Oh, you're not healing because you don't have any power in the room. My bad, sorry about that. Didn't mean to almost kill ya. That guy's healing a little bit, but that's fine. You know what? Auto fire. Auto fire! Alright. Because we have Zoltans and no clone bay, we haven't seen a clone bay, so I haven't had to make the decision yet, but... Ooh, Woona! Welcome, Woona. I was gonna say, because we have Zoltans, it's kind of hard to micro the crew, the boarding, but now that we have Woona, it's gonna be a little bit easier here. So Woona, you're gonna replace... Das Bolt, you're now a Mantis, my son. And you're now a member of the boarding party. Welcome aboard. So we lose power, but we have an overabundance of Zoltans, so I feel like this is appropriate, because now we have 4 more decent crew members for the boarding. Let's see, you board, you board, you board. We want you to board as well. You're the 4 boarders. Oh, let's not do that. And then everyone go back to your rooms. Not you. Who's piloting? You're on engines, you're on piloting. You're on shields, and then you're on weapons. So Bard is our errant Zoltan not doing anything, but he still needs to provide power. So we do this, do this, do this, do this. 4-man stations, 4 boarding crew members. That's exactly the way I like it. Okay. Good. We have 100 scrap. Let's go to the rock store and see what we can buy. We might try to get the Ion online. Check out the Emporium. A light weapon. I kind of like a light weapon because we can use this with the Ion stunner to just do a lot of chip damage at the enemy hull. And if we get enough chip damage weapons, that's a substantial amount of damage we can inflict. I also like a Guardian drone, and we can buy them both. So I think we will buy them both. We could also get another, like, Mantis or something, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but we don't really need it right now. So I will buy a light laser. I will buy a Guardian drone. It's very worthwhile, I think. We'll sell the heavy stunner, but we'll keep the Ion. And in fact, we could just use light laser Tyke missile for a while here. I will buy fuel and hull repair. That's very good. Standard amp drone that fires energy projectiles, more power, increases damage, and decreases movement speed. So this is an Ion drone, very interesting. Ideally, our Ion weapon is gonna do enough eventually, so let's not worry about it for now. You know, eventually our Ion Blast Mark III is gonna take down all enemy shields. It's another checkpoint, fight through. You have a mind control system. I mean, you will be able to mind control my crew, which is very annoying. You didn't mind control anyone important though, so, you know, the joke's on you. It's gonna hack doors. It's actually very annoying because they're gonna get through, and I'm not gonna stop the piloting system from probably going down, but we're also gonna hurt their crew. Where are you going? You went into the piloting room, you asshole! There goes our piloting system. Yeah, kind of expected that, didn't we? mean, we have enough shielding that we should be fine. The light laser doesn't do anything. It's not going to do any damage. Really, this is Tyke to take out their weapons. One of those lasers is going to hit, and there's nothing I can do about it. And now that their weapons are down, we can just take them out from the inside out. Why? Oh, you can go. You go in there. You go in there. You go in there. I don't know what happened. I think you tried to ionize my weapon room. Kind of a jerk move, buddy. Yeah, they've retreated with their one crew member. I'm surprised they haven't mind controlled again. You stay there. You go there. The weapons are completely out. Okay, they're dead. Took a little while. That's an annoying encounter. That's a little awkward, but they did, you know, a very good job of getting around my defenses with that door hack. And we took 1 damage, damn it. Sorta. Welcome. How are you doing? And Mud, who just says, I love you, Abe. Mud was playing a little bit of Risk of Rain today at twitch.tv/Mudacito. The other day he was playing a modded version of Risk of Rain, which looked interesting. Today, though, was vanilla. The finest of the flavors. Rock store. I don't want to go to another rock store. I'll go to the Nebula, though. Nebula Beacon. We have 41 scrap. We don't need to spend it on anything yet. Another bar of shields would be good, but we have a guard drone, so if, you know, missiles are incoming, we can just put out a drone. I hate those flak weapons. But we can get around the ions with our Zoltans. And they're gonna board us. So let us do this. We don't need to have a Zoltan in the shield room right now. I'd rather have him in the door room. Well, open all doors except for this. Go ahead, board me. You're gonna board me on the back half of my ship. I would not recommend it, but you know, more power to you. In fact, why don't we keep you two separated? That way it's harder for you to get away, and I'm more likely to kill you. There you go. That's me being a jerk to them. Actually, it's not really more likely to keep them separated. I have to be a little bit better at keeping them separated, I think, but. So they do have an ion coming in. I think I'm going to overwhelm my shield room with Zoltans to stop that ion. Make sure our weapons are still online, because I might want to use the Tyke. We dodged anyways, but it is very nice to have the excess Zoltans in the room, huh? And then you know what? We'll just do this, and we'll do this. Now we're taking out their... Where are you going? Where's this mantis going? They really trying to get to the door room, I think. Hello. Now, unfortunately, the Rockman, you know, he's gonna be really annoying to kill. It's gonna wait for him, I think. You dead? You're dead. 25 scrap. Close all doors, open all doors. Get the O2 powered up. No crew took damage. Do this. 68 scrap. I don't think we need the instantaneous teleport. I think I would be much happier with the Medi dispersal because I don't want my Zoltans to get boarded and then have them die. This helps with that. Sorta says, where's your profile picture from? It is just from a video game, from the Ultima franchise, and that's it. There's no special story with it. It's a placeholder that I've had for years. Hail them, attack, or fly away. Heavy damage to their engines. They got a missile, a bomb. Let's hail them. If you're gonna kill us, make it quick. We aren't here to fight, finish them off. We aren't here to fight? Rebel Captain chuckles. Yeah, right, well, if you're telling the truth, we could use some help with the repairs or some scrap. Took a pretty bad shot from the Coalition Guard, and we leaked the fuel all the way here. Hey, sorta. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Arcatraz says, gasp from a video game. I think the Ultima avatar fits, to be honest, says Bubonic Lettuce. Well, no, it's not the avatar. It's another character from the game. Funny joke. Give them the scrap, repair their engines, take time. I don't like the idea. Let's booby trap their ship. JMC. Thank you for the gift sub to Bubonic Lettuce. You pass over the scrap. They pry open the crate to see a ticking bomb that lights their ship ablaze. The captain rushes back to the bridge coughing. Okay, you win, take this garbage and leave us alone. Okay, that was booby trap? Oh, so we didn't booby trap the ship for the rebels that were going to sweep through the sector. We just sent over a smoke bomb that made them surrender. I really wanted to delay rebel fleet or something like that, but okay, you know, this works too. 44 scrap. Let's jump. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do backtracking, we can get a lot of beacons in, which I would prefer. Now you die. Well, I doubt it. They're gonna board us like they always do, and they have an ion like they always do. So I think I'm just gonna do the same thing I always do and just overload my shield system so that I don't have to worry about ions. This is where having Zoltans provide double power would be nice, because I could do what I'm trying to do with fewer Zoltans, but it's not how it works. Okay, close all doors except for this one. Still like the idea of trying to keep them separated like this. You're trying to go into the shield. Honestly, come into the shield room. It's just a bunch of Zoltans, but they're gonna kick your ass. Yeah, come into the room. How y'all doing? Warning O2 low. Yeah, I mean, that is a problem. Did take 1 damage in the shield room. That's unfortunate, but they'll get it repaired pretty quick. Actually, they're dead. 23 scrap. I think all of these Zoltans unfortunately need to heal, which is unfortunate. Man, when you have to move the Zoltans to another part of the ship, you really notice the fact that you're relying on their power. Oh, Lord. You know, I didn't need to move them. We had the med bay. I completely forgot about it, too. I just don't like... If I have a clone bay, I'd be way more interested in making the Zoltans provide double power, because then if they die, they're, you know, due to an errant missile, they're gonna come back. But for now, it's like... I have enough of them. I could just maneuver them into a room if I need to overload the shield grid or something. Sounds fine to me. Don't mess with the Zoltans. Apparently, I'm not a slug ship anymore. I'm a Zoltan ship. Submit to processing. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. Well, okay, we're gonna attack even more people. They did take over my mantis, which is annoying. We can still board them, though. Which I'm gonna do. And we can still keep this mantis from breaking things. In fact, he's not gonna break the teleport room, so we can just let him. He's gonna break it by 1 bar, who cares? We're gonna let him have fun. You know, we might as well push him out of the room so he doesn't break it, but we don't have to do this. Just make sure everything gets depowered appropriately. Our crew members are taking a little beating. Heal them up a little bit. And now we'll just kill their 2 crew members aboard my ship. They still have a med bay. But that's not gonna be a really huge problem to take out, I think. Their crew is really fast for some reason. There's no oxygen. Hold on, I gotta get some O2 in the room, Mantis. Okay, well they can't mind control me anymore. Now we're aboard their ship, causing havoc. You know what? I don't know why I did it like this, but it'll work. And you know what? You might as well just auto fire. You need some training. Our weapons personnel has not really done much. They've fired like several missiles, and that's basically it. Da, 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 da. Reynold Welcome asks, did they update Multiverse? Recently? I don't know. I don't know when 5.3 came out. Are they on 5.4 now? Probably not. Nope. Looks like they're still on 5.3. I don't know when this was released, but whatever. All right, we ready? We're ready. Get our shields back online, 96 scrap. I'm trying to think what we're gonna upgrade. I still think shields is decent. But instantaneous teleport is also really good. We don't really have a reason to use the instantaneous teleport right now, but using it will, or upgrading it does mean that I have excess power I can use for other things. I think I'm gonna go shields first. And maybe eventually work on getting this ion online. You're shocked to see a Federation auto ship. This ship has been deployed by the Federation to provide relief to soldiers on the Coalition front. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. 21 scrap and a free drone. So this is 33 scrap. I'll take it. I have to sell it, but that's not gonna be too much of an issue. And, you know, free equipment's free equipment. And now we have a recon drone. Which... can we switch between defense and boarding modes? Doesn't it heal? No? Maybe I'm thinking of a different drone. Let me see. Recon drone. Set to defensive. No, it doesn't heal. It just starts a fire. I guess it's, you know, you can just use it defensively, I suppose. Okay. I mean, you know, it's fine. They're gonna board me. I will board them when they board me. Let's do standard protocols. I do wish that there was kind of a auto hotkey for maneuvering your door systems around, because this gets kind of annoying sometimes, but that's fine. Guardian drone, we will put on line probably now. I mean, one drone will, not enough power. One drone will provide us power, defenses from the missile. They're gonna board me a second, and then we'll board them. You're in my engine room now. I wish you weren't. Beautiful. We still have shields up. This is a one-shot neural laser, which doesn't penetrate shields, I think, so I'm not really worried about that at all. So we are just gonna chill and wait for that mind control to wear off. Guardian drone, keep me safe. They're going into the med bay to take out the med bay. That'll do it. I love doing it like this if you can separate the crew members, because then they can't do anything. They retreat with one crew member and then they still have, oh, we're fine. They retreat with one crew member and they can't do anything. Oh no, a mantis with like 10 health, and then, oh, the Rockman still has 50 health aboard my ship. Oh, they're still dying, oh no. Makes it easy, man. 146 scrap. Okay, get the shields up, get a little bit more power too. I mean, Sector 3 bars of shield is pretty good. Continue. The ship looks like trash. They've got a lot of weapons though, but one missile should deal with that. Now, unfortunately, you, I can't vent you. You provide oxygen. Oh well. There's the reason I got my shields upgraded. It's for this. Go ahead. Welcome aboard. Ooh, they almost snuck in some shots. I don't know why I'm going after shields. I probably shouldn't if I'm intending to just auto-fire the light laser. It doesn't even do any crew damage, does it? All right. Yeah, a lot faster now that I don't have to, have every crew member jump into the medbay to heal after a combat. We can do one more jump, then hit up the exit. We are gonna be fighting rebels, but that's fine. Rescue the civilians. Always rescue civilians. I'm not gonna use a guard drone here though. They're not gonna board me. Oh my God, they have no boarding system. That's a first. The teleporter being hacked is really annoying. I don't even know if I can use it. No, I can. My crew will just retreat immediately when it gets hacked. But it does allow me to at least still board them and start dealing with their crew. Oh, we need, no, we don't need anyone in the shield room. They can't penetrate my shields with their weapons. That's fine. So their crew is slowly dying. And by slowly, I mean slowly. My crew is actually the ones that are dying. But do we retreat? I think we retreat. If they cloak, yeah, their crew is gonna die before our crew dies. Okay, that was the other possibility, which is that if they hack us, we'll be the ones retreating, but even still. Like, their crew is toast. One's dead. Mantis is dead. There we go. And then we retreat. That's gonna be a common occurrence until we actually take out their crew. And they're gonna get stuff repaired, but they can't do any damage. Why did I even use a missile on their ship in that case? Thinking about it, that makes no sense. That slug guy is so close to death. No, we need shields up. Okay, come here. It's like one of the best hacks we could get on the teleporter system because it doesn't really do that much. It's just annoying because it just slows down the fight a little bit. All right, we picked up a breach bomb. It is something that we are going to use. It has an accuracy bonus, and it does system damage. Doesn't do hull damage, but it is still something. With 69 scrap, the perfect amount, let's upgrade our weapons and go fight some rebels. Or rather, flee from some rebels. Yeah, let's get level 4 engines. Because we're probably not going to want to actually board this ship. We're probably just going to want to leave as quickly as possible. We'll live, we just have to fight these guys. And they're not even going to board us. They do have a, well, they have a Vulcan though. But I'll just send over 1 bomb. I'll pay 1 bomb to do like the extra 4 jumps that we just got. That's a price worth paying. You can auto fire. I will bomb the crap out of your weapons. You know what? I'm gonna use another missile just to make sure that that Vulcan goes offline, because if we lose piloting, we didn't, but if we lost piloting, we would very much like to not be sitting ducks with that Vulcan getting powered up. All right. Close all doors, jump, next sector. Harmony. Fighting some good old NGs. Continue. As long as you can avoid miscommunication errors, the native inhabitants will be of no trouble. Same cannot be said for other hostile invaders. Hello! I have no NG, but I have Zoltans and a medbay. Request supplies? No. I wonder what happens if you demand. I always request. I want to try to be nice. They're excavating an equipment cache from the Federation Mantis War. They suggest it might be used to lure the pursuing rebel fleet. Booby trap or secure? Get equipment or delay rebels? Let's get equipment. Conservative laser drone. Uses no power but does use a drone part. Correct. Requires drone part to deploy. Interesting, but not particularly good for us right now. We'll just try to do a few beacons and then hit up the store and sell some stuff and buy fuel. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings, our supplies of mining explosives has run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" This is a pretty funny vanilla event. If you offer to blast through the mine with your launcher, they say, "Hey, wait a minute, this is a civilian mining station, not a targeting range." But we do have a bomb weapon, and maybe that would actually be a little bit more helpful for them. Curious, I did not consider the practicality of using a bomb for such matters. I suppose it should be safe. You have my permission. 6 hull points repaired. So that's like 12 to 18 scrap for 1 missile. It's not bad. Switch for the ship. 5 damage. Oh well. We'll just wait for the repair to finish first. So we immediately lost all but 1 of that benefit just by randomly hitting a beacon and then exploding. Okay, well. Stand guard. Absolutely stand guard, because if you get into combat, you get more rewards. Salvage. Break them down for parts or scan them. You might risk activating a drone part. Dude, scan them. Yeah, well, what do I care? It's just a drone. Okay, it's admittedly 2 drones, but it's really still just a drone, basically. And if I can go into the empty room, we'll have an advantage because we take less damage from enemies from all sources in empty rooms, right? I think? I think that's how that works. All right, store, what did we get? Recon drone, battle drone, conservative laser drone. I'm gonna say no, no, and no to these. It's not a Mark II. We definitely don't need the recon drone. Get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. 119 scrap. I do see the burst laser. It's pretty good. I also see the particle accelerator. Fire chance, system damage. With the ion weapon, I kind of like this just to take out systems constantly. Like, what if we use, here's an interesting thought. What if we use particle beam, light laser? The light laser only does hull damage, the particle beam only does system damage, but it does a lot of system damage. Quark says, happy Friday. Welcome, Quark. How you doing today? There's also an Ares missile launcher, which we could grab if we just want to do physical hull damage with those. I know we don't even have like any weapons online, but I kind of like the idea of this. Like, sell the breach bomb, then we have ion, light, particle. It doesn't do any hull damage, but it does, and it does no crew damage, but it does do a lot of system damage. Burst laser is also really good, but I kind of like just a simple little particle laser here. I'm gonna try to make it work. And I think with that knowledge, why don't we get rid of the breaching bomb? We can hold on to Tyke. Because that's gonna be our 4 weapons at this point. JMC, thank you for the gift sub to disposable as well. Heal. And, sure, I will spend money on sensors. You know what? We could actually, like, in theory, use both of these weapons if they only have 1 bar of shields. Probably not, but you know, we'll get that ion online eventually. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about blank. Let me worry about blank. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we can get out of here in time. Cargo, welcome. Ah, the pleasure barge. Yeah, pleasure barge with 6 Zoltans. Because we had 2 and then we just copied them. Strange bug. It's a mantis. Do we want, well, it's a mantis or a piloting upgrade. I think we want to turn a slug into a mantis. So I will listen to their problem. If you send over the hive crew member, you kill the mantis, I think. We're gonna send over the human crew, return him home. We can either get upgraded engines or a position and get a mantis. I'm gonna get a position and get a mantis smith. And then we're gonna upgrade disposable and turn them into a mantis instead of a slug, which gives us a better boarding squad here. Look at this. There you go. Let's go up and around. Breeding Zoltans is very profitable, says Kurgo. I had 6, now I have 5. I'm tempted to give them double power, but I don't want them to die because we don't have a clone bay, we only have a med bay. Time to breed the mantises. If possible, I will. I'll get rid of a Zoltan, I guess, but I'd prefer, of course, to get rid of the slug, but I like having the slug for unique crew member purposes. Wait a sec, he's here. I mean, this should be a lot better boarding now. Let's board them. They have a lot of ions. The fact that they have ions does not concern me. Like, our weapons are just terrible against this ship, but their ions can't, I mean, they can't do any damage. We have too much ionization protection. Our crew members, oh no, they got purple clouds around them. Oh, not the purple. All I need is 1 missile in their freaking medbay. See ya. Now they are gonna lower the oxygen in the room. Maybe we should actually fall back and try to get this little, I guess we could have stayed for a second, but we can stay back and get this situation resolved. We sold pleasure pods, did I? You know, if I did, that's not bad. It's not bad because we got value out of those. What breached me? Oh, it's a breaching ion, I think. I have no idea. Salvage the extra fuel. Come back, come back. We good? We good. Yeah, you're right, we did. I guess I had a full crew and I'm like, you know what, we don't need that anymore. I want the scrap now. Which I think is totally fair. We have 5 Zoltans, 2 Mantises, a slug, and a human, and no additional crew space. Now, if this ship had like 30 crew capacity, I would love to just jump around and get a million Zoltans. That would be hilarious. I hope that there's a ship in this game that does something like that. Maybe even specifically with Zoltans. Or the station. Save the NG, the drone, or yourselves. We don't need an NG, save the drones. We'll take a little bit of hull damage, I think. Oh, you know what? I think this has a chance of killing a crew member. Saren Head is gone, we've lost our slug, but hey, you know what? That just means we have room for another Mantis on board. RIP! That's fine. It's a little rip. It is a little rip, but I think we'll be fine. Now we have room for another Mantis. Wow, we're really just gonna go to the store and then exit? Okay. Not a very good sector. Trade. Well, don't do anything, I guess. Conservative energy weapon. Ion, no power. There's another burst laser, which is kind of hilarious. I wish we had taken that now. Why don't we don't really need to sell anything. I guess I'm just gonna buy backup battery. It's always nice to have a little bit of extra power. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're just gonna, you know what? 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I guess I'd rather go distress. NG ships, kinda hate that because it's nothing. Man, NG sectors really suck, huh? They're just pirates. Hey, we got 24 scrap out of this sector at least. Wow, this was almost useless. Not literally useless, but almost useless. You should really fight the Mantises. Oh, I have one Mantis that actually has a pheromone buff too. I didn't really notice that. I wasn't paying attention, I think. They're not gonna shoot their weapon. 27 scrap plus another 10. Sure. Dun, dun, dun. Kill them to death. I will kill them. I will try. 67 scrap, huh? Yeah, it was a fast sector and not really that good. I mean, what did we do? We didn't even buy a weapon. We just jumped around, lost a crew member, and now we're leaving. However, hunting grounds and Union Core worlds. Hunting grounds for Mantis, Union Core worlds. Doesn't this have the possibility of giving us like the super gun, whatever the hell it is? We can kill crew, so maybe we can make Union Core worlds work. But hunting grounds might be a ship unlock. But screw it, I'm gonna go Union.